DNS service. Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about the DNS service, which is a very important one, and I'm sure that when I explain it to you, you will understand that you actually see the DNS service in use every single day. So you know that every device over the web has an IP address, but just think about it. If we use the IP address as a name of the device, which is usually the case, this name would be really ugly. We're not going to be able to remember this name, and basically for the users will not be comfortable because we understand words and letters way better than numbers. Also, it is way easier to remember a word than random numbers placed together. And here it comes the DNS service. So the DNS service is basically used to create a domain name, or to create a name that is on the top of the IP address, and basically means that we can refer to the name in order to access the IP address. So for that reason, the DNS service is one of the foundations of our network today, and it makes it more available for the normal users that don't need to remember any technical terms or numbers. So for example, if we check the IP address of google.com, you can see that it's 8.8.8, and the non-authoritative server of Google is going to be actually 172.217.4.206. But how do we check that? There is actually one command that you can use in basically every device, and this is called NS lookup. So let's go now to the terminal and let's see how this command actually works. So here I am in the terminal from my MacBook, and if you write ns lookup, so after we access this mode, as you can see, now we can basically check everything on the web and see its IP address, which is quite useful and sometimes quite fun to do. So just think about some website, enter it here, and you immediately see its IP address. I will do a website of my desire. For example, let's do youtube.com. And if I check here, I can see the exact IP address of YouTube, which is in our case 172.217.478. Let's try another. Let's try, for example, another famous website. Let's say games.com. Okay, so here you can see that, for example, the games.com has quite a lot of IP addresses associated with it. Actually, it has 267 IP addresses associated to games.com. And let's try my website, which is called skilledarmy.com. And you can see that this is actually my IP address, which is a public one, and you can always check it from the web. Let's now try to access an IP address or a website that doesn't exist. I will just write some random letters .com, and you can see that server can be found, and this is because this website does not exist. Okay, so here we have the server, but the actual credentials of the website does not exist because it is simply not there. So this is what the DHS is doing. For example, if you go to the browser and you write a website there, the DNS pretty much translates the name that we wrote into an IP address, so we actually access the actual numbers, the IP address that is related to this name. For example, Windows is automatically configured to use the DNS service in order to configure the internet service providers. So the DNS providers are actually pretty different. You can have different DNS providers. They could be, for example, the Open DNS, the Ultra DNS, the Google DNS as well. And for example, if you want to access the Google DNS, you can actually access the following link and see some information about it. So let's actually do it. So here, if I go on Google and go to the website that I provide you on that slide, which is called developers.google.com speed public DNS, you can actually see the information about the DNS. You can see an article, what is DNS, what are the network IP addresses, and actually this 888 is exactly the one that we found from the terminal, which is the global server. And you can actually here see some codes, information about the DNS. So I really advise you to see that page and read it, because you can see also guides and support about the public DNS services provided by Google. So that's it, guys. I think it's enough for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the topic related to the DNS.